exciting world of somewhat basic, yeah.
Protecting the socks. I kind of need them for my feet. I have them. No. I promise to take good care of them. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Can't tell if anything's in focus. But this is the... Oh, first to say good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new vlog. Putting on a little makeup. This is the NYX Thick It, Stick It brow mascara in, I think it's taupe. But yes, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a minute since I've been on camera. But it is officially October, spooky month. But yeah, I wanted to just vlog a simple work day in my life because I haven't done that in a hot minute. Yeah, this brow mascara used to be what I used before I discovered brow gel, basically, like in high school and stuff. Because I'm blonde, my eyebrows aren't that dark, and I always wanted them a slightly darker. So brow mascaras were always my friend for a very long time. And to be honest, when I picked this one up, I picked it up not realizing that it was the mascara and not the brow gel that NYX sells, because I like their tinted brow gel. So for some reason I thought that's what this was, but I was wrong. So I've been using it again for my work day makeup, just to try and use it if I don't like it, or maybe figure out if I want to repurchase it for days like today. Speaking of, I'm also trying to get through some old makeup that isn't quite expired, but I just don't really like and don't really want in my kit anymore. This is one of them. This is a Wet n Wild highlighting powder, whatever. This is like when people discovered on YouTube, like, Wet n Wild highlighters are freaking awesome, and they're like $5. Like, are you kidding? If anybody remembers that part of the internet time. I just been using it to pat on my eyes as a little color, because this is actually the second one of these that I have, and this pink color is just too dark as a highlight on my cheeks. I have a lighter pink one that works better as an actual highlighter on me, but this particular shade is just too dark. It just never looks quite right. So excuse you. So like I was saying, this highlighter, the color is just too dark for me, so I've been using it as an eye shadow to try and use it up. or at least use up as much as I can until it expires and makes me itch. And of course, Maybelline's Great Lash. An oldie but a goodie. It's one of those mascaras that I've been using for frickin' ever. So I started using this mascara when I was performing on stage, because I think the mascara that I was using was like discontinued or something, so I needed a new one. And of course I like pink, so I picked the pink one because I was like 10 and I didn't know about different types of mascara and that they do different things, so I just picked the pretty one, and it turns out to be a half decent mascara and one I've been using. Although I've been thinking about getting a true brown mascara for more day-to-day stuff, because as much as I like the more black ones, they're just so harsh, and that's definitely a look, but is it an everyday look? I'm not convinced. Are you still on? Yes. He's not working anymore. You can be off. So, this mascara is still my favorite for a darker color, but I'm thinking about getting that Essence one that I had bought that was a true brown one again, or maybe a different brown mascara for life, or for day-to-day stuff. Also, look at my cute little Hello Kitty. It doesn't light up or anything. It's just mirrors. Hey, look. It's you, the camera. But yeah. So I wanted to film my day-to-day because it's been a minute since I did any sort of random day in the life. What is on my forehead? I don't know. Ignore my forehead. Yeah, I wanted to film. I've said that 3 times. Okay, I'm just gonna have to say it a 4th time because I don't know how else to start it. I've been wanting to film a work day in my life for a little bit. Not for any particular reason, it was just that I haven't filmed one in a while and I figured, why not? So today is October 1st, it is a Tuesday, so a true work mode day. I don't even remember the last time I filmed one of these, so I don't even know what my routine was. It hasn't changed a whole heck of a lot recently, but it's, as of now, get up, get my skincare on, take my meds, get dressed, put on some makeup, about to go brush my teeth, then I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. We're going to put our booties on the bed, and we are going to enjoy that breakfast, and then we're gonna enjoy a cup of coffee, and then at some point I will do my journaling for the day, which will include planning out what I want to do today in my planner. Based on what I end up figuring out and based on what I put in my planner, we'll go from there. Oh, I have some fake nails on. They're like an iridescent mixed with a thicker holographic. I don't know. They're these ones. The Kiss Gel Fantasy Dream Dust nails. And glisten it up. I don't remember. But yeah. I have fake nails on because this nail broke like halfway down my nail bed, and I'm trying to let it grow out because I can't just cut my nail off half my nail bed. That'll be stupid painful. So I'm letting it grow out until the broken part of the nail is high enough for me to cut, and then I will have my nails back. So I did that right before we left for Rhode Island, so it's been like 2 weeks. And this is my 3rd set of nails. Are you ready, sir, today? He's got a brand new bottle, so it's gonna get loud. I'll see you when I have my breakfast. Hello. It is now roughly hour and a half later. I have planned my day out. I have not journaled. I should, but I really don't want to. I've actually started work for the day. I posted a TikTok. That's really all I have outside of vlogging today, so I've done that. Yeah, I realize I plan to make this a work day in my life, but I have nothing to really work on. So I guess it's just a day in my life. Yeah, I have my plan for the day all worked out. So, here, let me sit you down. So I've actually been standing. I feel like yapping, so we're gonna yap for a little while. So I've been working at my desk standing for a few days now, actually. If you hear plastic rumbles, it's Finn outside the door. He doesn't want to come in for some reason. But yeah, I have been standing at this desk recently. I haven't been sitting in my chair. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But I've been liking it, like being able to pace while I think, to write things down. I don't know, it's been nice. Which is a big reason I got this desk, was I could sit at my chair, I could sit on the bed, or I could make it tall enough that I could stand. So, all wonderful things. I also realized I never really talked about my trip to Rhode Island, so I thought I would do that as well. So, I know I said in the last video that it was, the purpose of going to the trip was a personal family thing, which I will still keep that brief, but we decided, because we didn't end up taking a final vacation this year, that we would extend the trip for a whole week and go. And it was very last minute, like we literally booked the Airbnb like to check in the next day, and so we had to pack that night. So it was very last minute, but it was very fun. It was our first time using Airbnb, which was a very positive experience. I obviously have seen a lot of people use Airbnbs, and I figured it would be better for me because I get a whole kitchen to use to make meals, because I may or may not be able to eat out wherever we go. So having a kitchen is nice. We've had hotel rooms that have kitchens before, but those kitchens are pretty bare bones. Like, it has like an oven and a stovetop, and, well, not even an oven. It has like a stovetop, a microwave, a sink, and a dishwasher, and a fridge. That's it. Which you can do quite a lot with all of those things, but it's not perfect. They're also usually pretty small, so there usually isn't a lot of room for things. So I had always been curious to know the difference between these hotels with kitchens and Airbnbs, and now I know, and they are not terrible. Terribly different. I mean, obviously you get a whole house, so the kitchen is usually bigger, you have more room to make things, you have more counter space, because we bring food just to be on the safe side, especially if it's somewhere we haven't really been before, like Rhode Island. We've been to Rhode Island, but not with my allergies, so we weren't totally sure what food they would have, so we brought a bunch of food just so that I would be able to eat. Plus, Rhode Island pricing is kind of insane. So bringing food was also cheaper. So we made sure we brought enough food to have with us. I'm tired. So that was really nice. The Airbnb we stayed at, I'm gonna leave it linked down below. It was beautiful. It was really close to the University of Rhode Island. I literally think it was maybe 3-minute drive from, like, if the university is here, you go down a road and then turn onto another road, and like the Airbnb is like back over here. Like, it's very close. It is a little pricey. We got it on a discount, which is why we were able to afford it. But it is very much worth it if you can get the price. It's all one floor, and it had like a wheelchair accessible bathroom, which I clearly enjoyed. It was gorgeous. It had, I think they said it was newly remodeled. So it was very nice. All the appliances were new. It had a washer and dryer, which was nice, which I never thought of this before, but we did this, and because we had a washer and dryer, the day before we left, so we left on a Sunday, so Saturday, we spent Saturday like cleaning up and taking care of things, and one of the things was we washed all of our dirty clothes so that when we came home, we just took the clothes from our suitcases and put them in our back in like drawers and stuff. We didn't have to do a bunch of laundry because we already did it at the Airbnb, which I really liked. So that was nice. As somebody who enjoys when I'm on vacation having a place to sit while also kind of sticking to a routine, having an Airbnb was the easiest experience, because with my allergies and everything, now that I have everything, I've stayed at a normal hotel room, a hotel room with a small kitchen, and now an Airbnb with a full kitchen. I definitely think going the Airbnb route is my personal favorite. It's definitely Airbnb, small kitchen, no kitchen, like normal hotel room for me, because also with the Airbnb, I felt like I could just exist. Like, for some reason in a normal hotel room, I am like hyper aware of like my mom, my sister, the people next door, everything. So I feel kind of bad doing certain things, like exercising, doing yoga, things like that, because I always just feel like I'm in the way, and I hate that. But with an Airbnb, I had my own bedroom, so if I wanted to stretch, I could do it there. If I wanted like to watch a show and I didn't want to interrupt my mom, I could do it there. My sister had to do schoolwork, my mom had to do normal work, I had to do this which I didn't do much of. But yeah, I figured out a lot of that sort of stuff, which was nice, that we all had like our own space to do that and not necessarily interrupt one another, which was nice. But I don't know, it was just nice to have a place where I could just sit. It was very quiet as well. For being next to a university, you would never know. But it was very nice. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed at night sitting on the couch with my mom and crocheting and just talking, because I just like talking to my mom. So that was really nice. Having my own bedroom, I felt like I could wind down the normal way as well. Because in a hotel room, when we're all sharing one room, I feel bad like sitting and reading, because my mom goes to bed a lot earlier than me and my sister, because she has to get up for work a lot earlier than we have to get up. So me and my sister prefer staying up later, and she likes to go to bed early. So in the normal hotel room, I would feel bad sitting and reading because I want to sit and talk to my mom, so I don't want to read the whole time, even though she would not have cared. To be perfectly clear, my mom would not have cared if I wanted to sit and read. But I want to talk to her. That's what I want to do. And then when it's time to sit down to go to bed, like, my mom wants to sleep. I don't want to have a light on and read the whole time. Like, I want to let her sleep. So because we all had our own bedrooms at this Airbnb, I could, like at 9 o'clock when my mom's headed to bed, I had my own time to brush my teeth, get on my PJs, get in the bed, read, play on my phone, get ready for tomorrow. Those things that I do here in my normal room, I could still do there, which was really nice because having routines with a chronic illness are very important, and routines are very hard to upkeep in a hotel room. So in an Airbnb, those routines were a lot easier. So I also felt more present, if that makes sense. I don't know, when I'm in a hotel room, I am on vacation, and because I spent so many vacations being violently sick, my brain just sort of disassociates the entire vacation, and so I completely forget the entire vacation. So, like, I think I've said this before on here, but 2 years ago now, we went to Niagara Falls, which was amazing for a lot of reasons, one of which was it's the first vacation we went on that I knew about my weed allergy, so we were very cautious of it. And because of that, I got to be a lot more present at that vacation to the point where I actually remember it, which is crazy. Like, I actually have memories of, like, in my head of seeing Niagara Falls and walking around the park and being in the hotel room and seeing the fireworks. Like, it was such a big deal for me. So since that vacation, I've worked very hard to figure out ways to continue to remember my vacations, and I've gotten more and more to that. And it's really funny because we didn't immediately think of Airbnbs when we first started prioritizing accessibility for me and my sister on vacations, because me and my mom both just assumed Airbnb was going to be more expensive because it's a whole house, not just a room. But that's not really the case all of the time. There are definitely Airbnbs that are way more expensive, but you know, those are also very big Airbnbs. So when we looked for this Rhode Island trip, my mom immediately went to hotels because that's what she thinks of first. And she saw the prices, and they were like fine. They were a little higher than she wanted to pay, and I made the suggestion of, well, why don't we look at Airbnb? Because those hotel rooms were like normal hotel rooms as well, because it was going to be such a last minute booking. It wasn't likely that we were going to get a kitchen. So I suggested an Airbnb so that we could at least have a kitchen. And that's when we found the Airbnb that we found. And it was the price we wanted because they had marked it down. I know there are a lot of reasons hosts mark down their houses, or their, what are they called? Their properties? I don't know. There's a lot of reasons that they can be marked down. I don't know why our host did it, but it was. And because it was a good price for us, yeah, because it was marked down, and I could have a full kitchen, it was much more worth it to us. And I am so glad we went with it because we enjoyed it a lot. I think we would have been pulling our hair out if we did the same vacation, but in a normal hotel room. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I had the experience, because moving forward, when I hopefully get to go on a solo trip, when I save up enough money for just like a short little weekend, which will be vlogged, I know that I want to go with an Airbnb, especially if I'm gonna be alone. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about for the Rhode Island trip, because the only other thing that we really did was the family stuff and to go to the Providence Zoo, which was my last video, so you guys all saw that. Now Google. Speaking of routines, I have been trying to work on my work-life balance. A wonderful thing. I've been working on it since college, and I've got a good routine down when it came to my school stuff, but school's over now. I've graduated. That is in the past. We are working on getting a job, which there's nothing to report because nobody will talk to me, which isn't entirely a me problem. It's an everyone problem, so I'm not taking it personally. But yeah, the only thing I have to do right now is social media stuff and my writing and all of that. So I've been trying to figure out a schedule that works for now, that I can easily transition when I do inevitably get a job. And I'm trying to figure out good hours to work and what makes sense and all of that. So you heard Google go off to tell me it's the end of my work day, but I'm still vlogging. That's because I have picked a time between 10 and 1 because I really don't have that much work to do now, so I really don't need that many hours to try and get my work done. And yeah, so basically my ideal work day is get up at 8, be ready to start, like get up at 8, ready to go at 9, journal until 10, then from 10 to 11, or 10 to 1, I should say, I get whatever work I need to get done, and then I have a bit of a break, and then at 2, I do any workouts that I want to do for the day, take care of me, because that's important, and then it's just sort of vibe time, I guess. I don't really have anything planned, so it's just whatever. And it's been kind of nice, actually. I definitely have a mental block with how little work that I am doing. Like, in my head, it's like, I should be working a bunch more hours because I'm an adult that works. But in reality, I don't have a job that requires that much work. And I can if I want to, like if I'm writing something and I'm really in a groove and I want to go at it, I can, but there's really no need for that. I've also been doing this 25-5 method. So I work for 25 minutes and then I take a 5-minute break. And that break can either be a true sit-down break where I kind of turn my brain off for 5 minutes and just sort of take a breath, or it can be a working break where I like go unload the dishwasher, I do something like that, I sweep the floors, I vacuum, something that's not work related but is still me being productive. And that's been really nice, actually. Like, I started doing it before we left for Rhode Island, and it was really nice. I felt very productive, that I got a lot done. It made me feel very good, so I liked that. And I've been continuing to do it, and it's been really nice. Yeah, I do still need to get out of my own head about the change in work hours, because I beat myself up over it and be like, you're not being productive. Like, you should be doing more work. You should be working right now. It's like, no. Everything I needed to get done today is done. So I was productive. I got everything done. Just because it doesn't take me 8 hours to do doesn't mean I didn't do any work. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I got, like I said at the very beginning of this clip, which was 20 minutes ago, I got the small things I wanted to do today done already. So it's just vlog the rest of my day, and yeah. So I am going to go take a break because it has almost been 25 minutes. I'll probably unload the dishwasher or something, and I will be back later when I have something I either want to talk about or show. we'll see. Okay. So it is now almost 4. And I am doing some yoga today. I feel very tired, which is why I haven't really done much today in this vlog, aside from yap at ya. So I'm going to just do a little yoga. I'm gonna turn on a TV show, and yeah. But I did want to show off my outfit because I got these new shorts. They're a little bit flowier than like the normal bike shorts that I wear, which I really like. So yeah, I'm just gonna film a few minutes of me doing it, or maybe the whole thing, I don't know. Yeah. I'm also realizing you probably won't be able to see a lot of the moves, and especially if I'm laying down. So we'll see. Well, I know what I can do. I can set up a time lapse on my phone. I'm gonna do that. Alright, I'm gonna start a time lapse of my yoga session, turn on a TV show to play in the background because I just do the stretches that feel good that I want to do. I don't really follow a set routine because I just like to stretch. Unless I have like targeted pain like my back or my legs or something, then I have YouTube videos that I watch to target those areas specifically. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I will see you after.
Greetings and farewell.
Everything's a groove. You got to flip out with it. Then at least you wouldn't have that to worry about. What you can use. Insanity can be the most normal thing in the world.
Hello there, and welcome to the exciting world of hip.
1, 2, 3, 4.